On EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Come on, 21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And his first pass is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10 now from the 27. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
11.
On third down, a run from Breida. And some room to run now. That one 28 yards on the ground. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. On first down, here's Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
11.
On second down at 4, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
15 yards on the play, first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 23. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. You got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here?
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, but it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Recon, 132-5.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a dump off here complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
1 Omaha.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
61, match flight.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go. 180.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now, Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
65.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And down to the 11. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. And this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there. Turned it into a really nice game. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Check 43. 12.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 180. Right. 2 times. 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT.